Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Decided to share something with you. Little experience I had with my son the other day. Hoping it helps you parents out, especially with kids that are having trouble understanding things past the first couple of seconds. After talking with my son, I feel like it's a combination of those short videos that they're getting used to nowadays, and a combination of school making them think that they have to memorize everything. I asked my son to share what he thought about something we both experienced, and he had trouble expressing that because he really didn't understand what we were experiencing. So after digging into why he felt like he couldn't understand, we came to find out that he was trying to memorize things, and he thought he needed to memorize things in order to understand them. I played a part in this because one of the things that he also admitted to me that he has a hard time with, as far as me being his father, is understanding me at times when I'm trying to explain things to him. So with that, he kind of developed the tendency to act like he's understanding what he's listening to, even though he started basically tuning it out after the first couple of seconds, where he felt like he couldn't memorize it anymore, so he could no longer understand what else was going on. So I go in again, trying to explain it to him, and I start seeing that look on his face like, uh-oh, I'm losing him. He tuned me out after the first couple of seconds, and he's not really getting what I'm saying. So I stop, ask him, are you lost again? Am I doing it again to that thing where you can't understand what I'm talking about? And he's like, yeah. So I said, okay, perfect. Well, you understand that we're talking about the difference between not having to memorize something in order to understand it, right? He says, yeah, I get that. I'm like, okay, so tell me exactly what I just told you in order for you to understand that that's what we're talking about. Sat there for a couple of seconds just like that, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't memorize everything that I just said that made him understand that's what we're talking about, the difference between the difference between memorizing and understanding. So he still didn't get it, and I was like, okay, so you understand that we're talking about you don't have to memorize something to understand it, right? He's like, right. I'm like, but you don't memorize what I told you in order for you to understand that, right? And he said, right. So I was like, so then you don't have to memorize something in order to understand it. You just told me that. And it blew his mind, and he said, oh, that's what my teacher was talking about. So I'll leave you with that. I thought it was great. Hopefully it'll help some of y'all out there, especially your parents that are struggling with having your kids follow and understand things. And as always, love.